What is your latest recording, your latest CD called? And,
Oh yeah, well I've had a bit of fun. A few years ago I did a radio show for BBC Radio 4 and called In His Own World. If you've got a stupid name like mine, you might as well, use it as, in his own world, you see. And I had the rights to it, and in it I'd done all the voices, I'd done these elaborate kind of soap operas like EastEnders, and I'd done a kind of current affairs news programme called The Breakfast Things, where the anchorman called Dick Headline is talking to his breakfast things. and I was really, being quite, satirical about John Humphreys, their main man on their flagship radio news programme. And they didn't really like that, but people liked the programme. So I thought, well, anyway, it's mine now. I can do what I like with it. So I took some of the bits, and I produced them even more. Because I got to know how to use GarageBand, which is fine for assembling things and putting, how long the gap is this way, and for the layers of things within the tracks. So I put extra things in, and then assembled it all, and made In His Own World Best Bits Part 1, and people really liked it, and I thought, well, I can do Best Bits Part 2, and they take a long time to do. So there's Best Bits Part 1 and Best Bits Part 2 is now available, and in a way it's it's groundbreaking as far as I'm concerned, in terms of, it's got music and it's got highly produced comedy and other philosophical things, and even terrible commercials. I've got this wonderful product called, what it goes, feeling peckish, always on the run, you need cock-a-doodle-tato. Boom, boom, cock-a-doodle-tato, really big potato with the chicken inside. So it's a kind of satire of, life out there as we experience it. And people have been really, really positive in the feedback, and everyone's really enjoying them. And so I believe, it's rather like a painter suddenly turning into Cézanne or Picasso, because you're not doing a kind of, put this on over dinner, or this will be a nice groove as you're driving along. You should really put the headphones on. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have had that pickle. What's that noise? Oh, it's a Harley. It's all right. But yeah. So put the headphones on, and you can hear all the production. And it's the first CD ever to be recorded in 2D. It's got unobtainium in it. Now, thank you very much. I want to thank you all very much for coming tonight, because especially tonight, because I happen to know there's rather a lot of good stuff on television. Can't fool you. No, isn't it odd though? I mean, when I was young and television had just been invented, the idea of pictures coming through the sky into your living room was just kind of a miracle, and we'd probably watch anything. And but then it got a bit good, I think both here and in the UK, it sort of, people began to talk about what was on, and it was sort of getting people ideas together. It was kind of social glue stuff. But lately, though, what's happened to it? I don't know. I mean, anyone here old enough to remember when it used to close down? You could compare worlds, couldn't you? Not anymore. It's just relentless. And I thought, is the standard really got so bad? Is it me or is it them? Because I might be just jaded, and I'm a fair-minded man. So I thought, I'll watch a lot of television, and I watched all kinds of television for quite a while, to be fair. I looked for camera work, for writing, for performance, to all the things that make visual arts great when they pull together. And it's them. It's just, I don't know. So anyway, I kind of resented the time I'd spent wasting on being fair-minded, watching all this stuff. So I wrote a song about watching too much television, and it's called Eye Candy. And of course I looked up eye candy, and then one particular definition is something that's visually entertaining but intellectually undemanding. That's that. And also it can mean someone who's a bit of a looker. Now, I used to be eye candy.
but I'm more like I Pickle now. Here's Eye Candy. I'm watching too much television. I was sitting in my armchair, watching my TV, searching for something half decent to see. I settled on a blockbuster action movie, and in no time at all, the hero was me. I was using strong language, chasing bad guys, all hell breaking loose before my eyes. Explosions, car chases, and fake alibis, but naked babes with tattooed thighs. I can be simulacra chimera in locomorentis. I can be effluent up and deported on, must meet the earth. I had to get away, so I hid behind the curve of the railroad shade, only to find myself in match of the day, scoring a last-minute goal against the run of play. But no sooner had the referee's whistle been blown, I was sucked into a computer graphics cyclone and dumped on a sofa with a cartoon telephone, telling me how easy it can be to get a loan. I can be so bubblers as frequenters, wacky co-presenters. I can be effluent up and deported on, must meet the Actually, there's an awful lot of lyrics in this song, isn't there? Maybe I should take a leaf out of TV's book, you know, the short span of attention theory. Maybe, yeah, I'll throw in a commercial here. Feeling peckish, always on the run, you need cock-a-doodle-tato. Cock-a-doodle-tato, the really big potato with the chicken inside. Zapped around from place to place, from World War II in color to outer space, trying to save the future of the human race. I was the one with the lumps on his face. I was a TV chef, chopping up a courgette. I was an emergency animal hospital vet, with my hand up some fluffy family pet. I was trapped inside my own TV set, in a mixture of panic and darkest despair. I tapped on the glass to see if someone was there. I saw myself sitting in my own lazy chair. I waved, but all I got was an empty stare. I knew I was in trouble, my head was in a spin, my reality dissolving like an aspirin. I was a dog food full of goodness and multivitamins. I was the toilet bowl germ with the wicked grin. I can be reality fashionistas, bigger brothers and sisters. I can be effluent up and put it on, mass media.
I must say, I saw you in Liverpool last August, and the highlight for me was John's newspaper solo.
Oh yeah.
Fabulous. What was the name of the song that he was papering?
Back in '64.
Was it back in '64? Yes.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, he's very good at it. You know, he got a bit. Here we go. It's not quite newspaper.
He's going to do it. Very good.
Well,
Ba-drum!
you're not a
I
Red
did-
Sox, are you?
Oh!
Oh!
Hey now!
I just saw.
Whoa.
That's an example of savage satire, folks. Don't try it at home.
But the original songs in the Royals were just brilliant, completely brilliant.
I love archaeology. I actually like archaeology even more. I really
think
do.
archaeology's
Step
better
Mama
album.
was
I really do.
was
I really
amazing.
do.
One of the good ideas I had was to sort of, get the guys, which is the musicians were,
Yes.
Ollie Halsall, Ricky Fattar, John Halsall himself. We rehearsed, lived together almost in a house for 2 weeks with a guy called Alistair and 2 Revoxes, two track. So we had 4-track about thing, and some of the stuff you hear in the film was recorded on those Revoxes, like Goose Step and Mama and Baby Let Me Be and all those kind of things. Didn't make it on the album.
I got the Japanese one at the end of some bonus stuff. Something about
Yeah.
don't put that in your mouth. It's dirty.
I never heard that.
Oh, that's Lullaby.
Lullaby.
I never
Don't
heard
put
that.
that in your mouth. It's dirty.
Is that what you said?
No.
What do you say at the end
It
of it?
goes, Mommy's 20-something, Daddy's over 30. Go to sleep, my baby, and don't do that. It's dirty.
Oh, okay, okay.
Which is,
Not the same.
don't know
Sorry
where
about
you're
that.
doing it.
Sorry about that.
Now take that off you.
Right, we go from the Age of Enlightenment to the Dark Ages. Bravely bold Sir Robin rode forth from Camelot. He was not afraid to die, oh brave Sir Robin. He was not at all afraid to be killed in nasty ways. Brave, 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 brave Sir Robin. He was not in the least bit scared to be mashed into a pulp, or to have his eyes gouged out and his elbows broken, to have his kneecap split and his body burnt away, and his limbs all hacked and mangled, brave Sir Robin. His head smashed in and his heart cut out, and his liver removed, and his bowels unblocked, and his nostrils rent, and his bottom cut off, and his penis split with a... Well, that's probably enough. Dark Ages, medieval... Thank you. That song, of course, came from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, arguably one of the funniest films ever. Yeah? It's certainly the only time I ever got a script through the post, opened it, sort of lay down on the sofa, started to read, and 10 minutes later I was rolling around the floor, slapping the floor, crying with laughter. The Black Knight sketch, victory is mine, he gets kicked in the head, come on, you pansy. But your arm's off, it's only a scratch, I've had worse, and when he sort of comes glumping up with the coconuts and says, old woman, man, old man, I'm 39, it's something you just know he's going to have trouble from this peasant. But it's just great, because I like the film as well, because it asks an interesting question. Where do you get kings from? You don't vote for them. Basically they're bully boys. They're warlords in the early days. By a system of mutilation and execution, they've got respect. Anyway. Sorry, I can't hear what you're saying, so I can't do anything witty back. So anyway, domination. Now you see, I normally go to the dictionary to look things up, and for some reason I just Googled domination. You talk about different worlds. Anyway. I went to the dictionary eventually, fairly quickly actually, and it actually means control. So in the sense of this guide, how do we control our human existence, Well, I think a pretty good way of, at least getting a start of controlling it is to, survive. And we have an inbred, kind of instinct to survive, and And again, you know, this next song was written for Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it's called Runaway. And it didn't make it into the film, you know, and we'd forgotten about it until 2 years ago when they looked in all the cupboards to get everything and then, you know, put it out. And there it was, and we'd all forgotten about it. We said, well, why wasn't this in the film? And then we played it, and we heard the words, and we thought, they're awful, you know. But anyway, for the purposes of this, you know, loose, you know, theme of, you know, A People's Guide to World Domination, Runaway is appropriate. So I shall go over to the pianoforte now. Patrick, hang on. Oh, no, don't get too flash. And we can do this song, Runaway. And again, you know, you're so good at singing along and things like this, but this is kind of, you know, college stuff now. Because it goes, runaway, runaway, then it's stood in the right key. Runaway, runaway. And what you have to do is put a runaway in between lines. So it goes, runaway, 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 runaway. Oh, come on, great, we can talk. We can. And then there's a bit, if you can't win the day, and you all go, can't win the day, like that. And then, oh, it's fantastic. You know, run away. So let's give it a go. We'll start with the chorus. Run away, run away, there's no need to stay. Run away, run away, discretion is okay. You can always borrow on the strength of tomorrow if you can't win the day. Can't win the day, run away. This is fantastic. Every noble knight must fight for what is right. But if the other side don't want to know, history reveals that a clean pair of heels is by far the best thing you can show. I did warn you about the lyrics. Run away, run away, there's no need to stay. Run away, run away, discretion is okay. You can always borrow on the strength of tomorrow if you can't win the day. Run away. You're on the battlefield, and virtue is your shield. The only thing to do is make a stand. But if certain death is near, and you'd rather disappear, you can call upon your feet to lend a hand. I know, I should be ashamed, and I am. Run away, run away, there's no need to stay. Run away, run away, discretion is okay. You can always borrow on the strength of tomorrow if you can't win the day. Run away. So if the enemy has won, just turn both cheeks and run. And don't let foolish pride get in the way. In the way. Oh, power. Remember, a retreat is something you can beat. So why not live to fight another day? Run away, run away. There's no need to stay. Run away, run away. Discretion is okay. You can always borrow on the strength of tomorrow if you can't win the day. Run away. Run away, run away. There's no need to stay. Run away, run away. Discretion is okay. You can always borrow on the strength of tomorrow if you can't win the day. Run away. Fantastic! At the show's got bits of Monzos, obviously, bits of Python, bits of Ruttle, but it's also got some new stuff, and it's loosely themed, you know, and called A People's Guide to World Domination. Because you see, after 40 years at the cold face of satire, you know, all I've achieved is a state of graceful futility, you know.
you can't change the world by making jokes about it, but it's helpful to have, a laugh every now and again. And that's what I do, basically, is idealism for the chuckling classes.
Alright, let's get down to it. Stamp your feet and clap your hands. We are the slaves of freedom. Somewhere there's a promised land. We are the slaves of freedom. Where we can do what we like. We are the slaves of freedom. Where no one gets off their bike. We are the slaves of freedom. And freedom is the handle on the bucket of your soul. The image of illusion in the goldfish of your bowl. The shampoo of perfection in the bathroom of your dreams. Freedom is the universe and everything it seems. Oh yeah. What are we? We are the slaves of freedom. Oh. We are the slaves of freedom. We all live until we die. We are the slaves of freedom. There's no sense in wondering why. We are the slaves of freedom. So pick up your heavy load. We are the slaves of freedom. Keep on trucking down that road. We are the slaves of freedom. The management accepts no responsibility for any article of clothing or accessory, such as handbags or umbrellas, or books on self-defense, or things left unattended in the ladies or the gents. Oh yeah. What are we? We are the slaves of freedom. So come on, brothers and sisters, clap your hands. Come on, there's 2 beats to the bar. Pick one of them. Should we risk the offbeat or just run for the safe old down? Offbeat! All right. Okay. You called it. Come on. That's the offbeat. All right, that's good. Now let me hear you sing. We are slaves of freedom. Let's do something really rude. We can all be wired up. So let's stick out our tongues and all right, brothers and sisters, I told you we were going to let it all hang out. And let it all hang out is what we're going to do. On the count of 3, we are gonna blow raspberries. All right, are you ready? Yeah. I said, are you ready? Yeah. I said, are you ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Children, you can do better than that. Some of you, yeah, I think mostly you. You're thinking too hard. Thinking too hard about the people sitting in front of you. I know, but you must put them from your mind. And some of you, mostly you, are failing. Failing to appreciate how often it is you get the opportunity to participate in immature things. So come on, brothers and sisters. This time, the mother lode. 2, 3, go for it! I'm sorry, sir. Freedom is the handle on the bucket of your soul, the image of illusion in the goldfish of your bowl, the pedestal of purpose in the bathroom of your dreams. Freedom is the universe and everything it seems. Oh yeah. What are we? We are slaves of freedom. And clap your hands, go on. We are slaves of freedom. Say yeah, 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 yeah. We are slaves of freedom.
Neil, thanks for coming to Talk and Roll at Sunset Records, and we enjoyed the show at Narrows. It was fabulous.
Did you?
I did. Bye.
How sweet to be an idiot and to dip my brain in joy. Children laughing at my back with no fear of attack. As much retaliation as a toy. How sweet to be an idiot. How sweet. I tiptoe down the street, smile at everyone I meet. But suddenly a scream smashes through my brain. We fight for fun. I smell the blood of an asylum. What kind of talk is that? We fight for fun. I smell the blood of an asylum. Hey you're such a pedant. You got as much brain as a dead ant, as much imagination as a caravan site. But I still love you. Still love you. Ooh, how sweet to be an idiot. How sweet. How sweet. How sweet. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for singing along. This gentleman here, we should put our heads together and make a complete ass of ourselves.